Hi, my name is Boris and welcome to Cosmic Trading. Now, before we start this video, I want to say that if you watched last week's episode about Amazon and then you watch this video today, it's gonna seem like I'm predicting the future, but I assure you, I can't predict the future. It's just the golden angle principle is such a powerful tool. It really narrows down the possible futures, and it bothers me a lot that I still don't know the best way to use such a powerful tool. It's like somebody gave me the power of Superman and I just don't know how to use it. I'm using it to do basic stuff like work a physical job, but work the work of 10 people or something instead of, using it in a much more efficient way. So what I'm trying to say here is I wish you the best, because this is the biggest gift I could give to pretty much anybody watching this channel. So I hope it helps you a lot on your journey. Anyways, let's get back to this video. Today we're gonna cover Amazon, QQQ, MAGS, and LLY. Let's start with Amazon real quick. So if you recall from my last week, I said we'll probably drop another 2 to 4% to the downside, which is exactly what happened, and then we bounce off. And then not only we broke this current downtrend we are on right now, but we are using it as support, as you can clearly see. Now, this current downtrend is kind of old now. When I took the measurement, I took it around March 7th, which is pretty much 51 days ago. So let's update this real quick. So this overall downtrend is pretty much at a level 3 right now, and we're pretty much touching it right now. So unfortunately, we're not quite out of the woods just yet, but if we were to do our next leg down, we would have another 9% to the downside and probably reuse this white line as support again. Now, if things get really bad, it can go 15 to 22%. That would suck a lot. But hey, if we manage to break this, our next big danger would be about 5% to the upside. Now let's check out QQQ. So remember from last week, I said I wanted to use QQQ as a benchmark to see if the market really is like a giant fractal. So this is why there's so many lines, so don't freak out please. Now we need to quickly update this and draw the level 1 downtrend. Now you guys already know I really hate large gap of uncertainty, and this has a huge one right there, so it's not looking that great, to be honest. Look at this. This had a much smaller gap of uncertainty, but this is like 6% compared to like 3%, pretty much half of it. Anyways, if we're gonna continue to the upside, we have about 1% before we encounter this major uptrend line, but we also have another 4.5% before we encounter the level 1 of both GAPU 2, which is great. So that's probably gonna be a major resistant line. If the news is not too bad, we're probably gonna use this as support, which is another 5 to 8% to the downside. Now let's check out MAGS. So right now, MAGS haven't really broke this level 4 downtrend just yet. We'll see what happened this week. But if we do get rejected, we're likely gonna use this area as support again, and that would be our next leg down. So we're talking about 13 to probably maximum of 17% to the downside. That would suck a lot, but it's not impossible. Now if we do break it and head to the upside, well, we have a lot of room to the upside, because the next big danger is about 13 to 18% to the upside. So it's looking pretty good right now. We'll see what happens. If you watched my video from last week, I was like, we're probably gonna use this area as support, which was like 4.7%, and then we'll probably bounce off of it. And I found it funny because it's exactly what happened. This is why this is there right now. Now last but not least, let's check out LLY. So same case here. I said last week that we'll probably use this purple trend line as support and bounce off of it, which is exactly what happened, which is why this is here. And man, LLY is still on fire, which is ridiculous. So this downtrend measurement I took was for micro downtrend, so very tiny. And now we're gonna take a larger measurement from way back here. So the overall downtrend is pretty much at a level 1 right now. So we have another 2 to 5%. Those are gonna be the two main area that we would have to worry about for LLY. There is such a big gap of uncertainty. You know how much I hate that thing, but it is what it is. What can I say? Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep doing my best to keep exploring how powerful this tool is, and I really hope it helps everybody out there. Now obviously, if everybody knows about it, I'm sure the big fund, the whale, is gonna change their strategy a little bit, but it's such a powerful tool that even if they change their strategy and how the market reacts to it, it doesn't matter, because it's a way to measure the market in such a way that no matter what they do, you can use those as a way to buy in or sell out. You don't need their permission, pretty much, which is why I had to come up with this thing anyway. Seeing how the market reacts perfectly to it all the time, it makes me like say, yeah, I'm absolutely convinced that's what the whales are using. Anyways, I hope this tool is really useful to you, whoever you are that is watching this, and I wish you the best. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.